I'm tired of authority and rules. I wish I lived in a time when those things didn't exist. I wish I'd lived in the Old West, when lawlessness was rampant, and you got by using sheer toughness and wiles.
You don't really wish that.
You too.
When your mom fluffed your pillow wrong, you tried to report her to the UN.
Only because I've been coddled by modern society. Why do we romanticize far more dangerous times in history, I wonder? The Old West, the days of pirates, the pioneer days. Times when you were much more likely to be suddenly struck down by violence or disease. Life is almost unquestionably better now. But we find ourselves longing for the deadly old days. Why do we attach such romance to them?
They had cooler hats?
In all honesty, that was why I originally started hanging around you.
Well, the best way to either explore or dispel the romance of any bygone age is to actually talk with someone who says he lived through it.
Oh, you mean?
Now, the real hurdle with my Pi-6 shooter was developing a holster that would fit.
You were in the Old West, Mr. Llewellyn?
I was quite the world traveler in those days. I was not exactly a regular in that part of the world, but chaos draws dragons near. It was hard at times. The fringes of society operate, by definition, under a different set of rules. You're citing me for jaywalking?
You got till high noon to pay it. Well, noonish. You done violated frontier law, son.
I'm sorry. I wasn't aware of the jaywalking statutes.
So I'm fixing to issue you a ticket, which you can pay by high noonish, or you can appeal it.
What's the appeals process like?
A duel. 10 paces at dawn.
Oh dear.
Might be worth your time. The DMV administrator shoots like an Imperial stormtrooper.
You had to fight a duel to get out of a jaywalking ticket?
And duels were rather serious business. I suppose it goes without saying that I wasn't allowed to fight it with my Pi-6 shooter. But look, these are clearly cakes, and there are clearly 7 of them.
Sir, I am afraid I am gonna have to hold you in contempt of duel.
Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, my choice of weaponry was deemed unacceptable for dueling. In the end, I was allowed to work off my ticket via community service.
Giddy up, Trigger.
Must I? The moral of this story, children, is history would not be what it is had a praying mantis not become entangled in Rutherford B. Hayes' beard at a key moment.
No, it isn't.
No, but I don't know any stories that do have that moral, and I'm tired of saving it.
I cleaned my room, Mom, and the bathroom, and I washed the windows. Today I've learned that it's necessary to accept some authority and some shared responsibility if civilization is to function. If not, it creates a power vacuum, which someone will inevitably move to fill, and then before you know it, some sheriff is punishing you for a minor infraction by sitting on you. Well, if she's going to go crazy, it may as well be the kind where she does her chores. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're...
You moos not know you're happy.